Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Breakfast with the Viking. This morning's quote actually comes from Aisha Tyler, and it is, "Success is not the absence of failure, it is the persistence through failure." Now, this morning I wanted a quote about persistence, because as I'm coming up on, I believe, the completion of week 3 of doing this full-time and creating content full-time, persistence, I believe, is very key, at least in this point for me right now. Because, I'm very early on in my content career. I'm still figuring things out. The layout of how I want to do content, the camera angles, there's so much to learn at this given moment. How to entice viewership and things of that nature, how to improve the quality of the videos, all kinds of different things. There is a mountain of knowledge before me to ingest as I go. And that can be a very daunting task. That can be a very, very... It can feel like the I believe it's the Greek tale of Sisyphus, where you are just continuing to roll a boulder up the hill, never to actually reach the top, right? However, persistence is, in some not so small way, the deciding factor between your success or your failure. Because one of the key points in this quote is success is not the absence of failure. So success does not mean that you never failed along the way, that you just had this easy ride, you picked a thing to do and then shot to the moon and never had a wrinkle in the plan. But it is, in fact, success is the persistence even though you are going to fail and may have failed once or twice already. That is the difference. And so this morning, I want you to keep that in mind. I want you to think about the fact that things get hard, you will stumble, you will fall, and there will be a lot of things on this journey that most would consider a failure. But that doesn't stop you from reaching towards your goal, working towards that goal, and ensuring that no matter what happens, you continue to take small steps and move towards your end. It is important that we focus ourselves to understand that we are playing a long game. Although this lifetime we have overall is fleeting, we are playing a long game of life. So do not stress or overburden yourself by thinking that today, tomorrow, or the next day, you have somehow not achieved something you should have. Time can be the greatest enemy we all have. Oh, I haven't done this by this time, or I haven't achieved this by this point in my life. Those metrics are completely subjective. So grade yourself based on your ability to persevere through whatever obstacle you might be facing. And it might just be your own understanding of where you are in your lifetime. On a personal note, I know one of my biggest internal conflicts is my age versus what it appears that I have accomplished over my lifetime. But the people around me will tell you that the person that I am and who I've become and what I am able to do with who I am to the people around me is much more valuable than any vain item I could have achieved by this point in my life. So again, success is not the absence of failure. It is the persistence through failure. And that's it for me this morning. As always, I'm your host, the American Viking. Tune in next time, and remember, the only person who can ruin your day is you, so have a great day.